Wherever there are humans, there is conflict, there is turmoil and there is tension, the manifestations of which are the symptoms of the affliction of society. I am Maxwell Madison, and this is the Riot Within. You watch in irony as disaffected youths rip HD TV screens from the walls of high street bookies, begging to be taken seriously, or simply seizing the opportunity to take something back from a government which has snatched from their grasp any realistic prospects of higher education and swept the debate away to lie suffocated, covered by a blue and green carpet of broken promises.
Tick tock. I want that, you need that, buy that. I want that, you need that, buy that. Penetrating, cohabitating our bloodstream, the voice leads us to insatiable crossroads. Avarice is its movement, corrosive by nature, like napalm, consciously stripping us from the outside in tick tock. In the name of democracy, freedom, do you see them? I see them feed like gluttonous pigs on our neighbours' wealth. In their position of supreme power, they declare the war on terror, but who defines terror? Is it those countries running out of oil? Healthy competition doesn't exist. It's all about what you buy and not what you give. So let's sue for $1 billion to remain number one on consumers' lips. Citizens are living in sewers thanks to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Northern Rock have possessed so many rocks that ex-customers are waiting for food parcels and family intervention. David Cameron's political view: let them eat cake because there's no bread in his kitchen. There's nothing else to do except break out the system, seeking realism, snorting escapism of rusty keys. The callous reality is that hourglass-shaped women sing around silver poles, bend down low, stand in red light district windows, enticing tourists in so they can be reined in the quest to buy Armani, Gucci. I want that, you need that, buy that, tick-tock. The midnight blue skies, the voice whispers and paints grey cirrus clouds. The supernatural darkness slithers into all our shadows. I stepped into the wildness, the west.
Detective, private eye, lawful crook, who can size a man with one small look. But you can't judge my job by the food I eat, and my mind can't be judged by my height, my weight. You can't judge my life by the state of my hair, my relationships by the clothes I wear. You can't judge my God by the places I've been, nor my loves by the way that I don't fit in. Don't judge my thoughts by the faith that I preach, nor the things that I've learnt by the things that I teach. There's no such thing as an open book. You can't size men with one small look.
Look in the mirror, what do you see? Is it really you staring back at me? Does it reflect what is written on the inside, or does it look like the media says you should? It's unfair to rest all this blame in one place. Bedtime stories carry some of the guilt. Snow White's evil queen had to ask a mirror if she was the fairest in all the land, and one day it tells her that she's reached her last stand. She uses her poison to demolish the competition, not unlike teenage bitches, albeit this is a different division. Childhood years progress to those unexpected teenage horrors. Spots and blemishes begin to be discovered whilst magazines display the perfect norm. Britney exposes Photoshop and demands that you do not conform. Posh says size 0, starvation and a promiscuous pout. Firm Britain says a gastric band to ensure that it doesn't all fall out. You've reached a point of limbo and are unsure what to do. Adulthood is fast approaching and your reflection doesn't know it's you. One day it hits you like a ray of sunshine on a dark, cloudy day. It's what's on the inside that really counts. We're forced to instantly judge and are often swayed by others. Take Susan Boyle, who presented herself in a way like nobody else. You know you thought she was from Cloud Cuckoo, but then she sang and bloody hell she got through. I guess what I'm trying to say is we should not judge each other by our covers. We should delve deeper, read their story and try to understand it and accept one another. Let's not become a caricature of people who are famed, often for the wrong reasons. Now Essex has been truly shamed. Individuality is what we should strive for. In the end, you want to recognise yourself and be true to that person staring right back at you.
I was happy and carefree. I could play with toys and gadgets. Though I never saw my parents, I would always have my nanny. But the days went on and on, until suddenly I found myself alone. I don't know what's right or wrong, all I know that I want more. More TVs and brand new shoes, sparkles, glitter and perfumes. That's the way I live now, Mom.
I miss his smile. I miss his voice. I miss him all the time. My son, who never had the chance to live, he was a child. She thought it right to kill him. She meant to kill a child, thinking that one small protest meant he'd grow up wild. Let me tell you now, though, my son was good and kind. And maybe he did things that were not right. But bear in mind that children make mistakes, they do things wrong sometimes. And, well, if he made more than most, he didn't deserve to die. I should have been there for him. I shouldn't have let him go. I wanted to give him a better life than the one that I had known. His father was a con man, you see. A gangster and a crook. A child shouldn't have to live in the shadow of the lives his father took. I wanted to do the best for him. I wanted him to shine, to keep him away from my dark life. I was proud to say he's mine. I'll never forgive his killer. She's dead, and I'm glad, of course. I'd have killed her myself if I could have. She's lucky she showed that remorse.
The unruly rioters were rightfully punished with the stern, rubber hand of the law. Now, the only injustice is that they do not share cells with MPs who have fattened themselves at the expense of taxpayers, bankrolled their second homes and dare to class their acts as reasonable expenses.